Yadi ha mi ha hearties. Today we have stuff to show you. And I didn't prepare this song at all, so I'm just saying whatever I feel like saying, but I am saying it like a song. Hey, Army Hearties, and welcome to a Pirates Exploration, where we are still at the same asteroid. I mean, we're not tethered to it anymore, but we're still at the same asteroid. And the reason I am starting this episode here in this cave is because, as you may know, I did very recently upgrade my PC, CPU-wise. Specifically, well, I got new RAM, but it's not much faster or anything like that or more. It's just different, and a motherboard and a cooler for the new CPU. And something really interesting happened when I was here mining. I realized how ridiculously CPU intensive mining is. Ridiculously CPU intensive. So I can go in here, and if you don't know, which I actually don't know how you would know, but the GPU I got, or CPU I got, was the 4790K Intel processor, which is a pretty good processor, I'd say. I would call it a high-end processor. I'm not sure if my knowledge of CPU things or computer things are necessarily good enough to do that judgment, but I just turned down the graphics to, well, our low, which is normal, and I'm looking here at the load, which while recording it is actually averaging 60% on each core. And when I start mining, I go down to 35 frames per second, or well, 40 and down to 35 lowest. But the processor, 100% on all cores. It just went up. It peaked on 100% on all 4 cores. I don't see the threads. Oh, that would be interesting. I think I can see that. Performance, yes. Here we have utilization. 100%. It's just staying there. 100%. 4.12 gigahertz. Hyper threading on, so 8 cores. Well, 8 threads, and massive. It's so. I'm not. It's not like I'm lagging. Oh, I'm dying, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna die. I should get out. There we go. I was just so busy doing that. Anyway, you already heard me, hearties, and welcome. I think I said that. I did say that. No! No! Spoilers! Ah! Look away! Look away! Ah! No! What do I do? So many spoilers! Damn it. Okay, we'll have to go out and grab Bertha later. But welcome to the ship. I've been in creative. I'm being honest here. I've been in creative. I guess the paint doesn't really matter in creative. I removed a thing, which I think resource-wise, I've actually lost stuff from doing this. So, from going into creative and doing stuff. But it has saved me in time. I've went for a color scheme, and this is, you're looking at it. Lights on, please? Nope. There we go. So we have 2 colors. We have a pretty nice red color, and we have a pretty nice, I would call it Arctic or something like that. It's mostly white. If we go here, it's mostly white. It's a very, very, very light gray with a hint of blue. So Arctic. And I think these 2 colors match pretty well. So that is why I went with them. So let's see if we can... no, I'm trying to... There we go. Didn't want to paint you, but they're there. And I've placed the colors on key points. I'm not sure why the reactor is red. It looks like it's overheating almost. This is gray for some reason, and the blue line actually has a point because it's the oxygen and parts. It's an important pipeline to have. These pipes weren't colored because screw you. Nothing has changed in here, but we're gonna go out to the airlock, which I wanted to show you. I wanted to fly back and fly through the airlock. Actually, you know what? I am gonna do that. Actually, I just realized that we can't do that because there's a kind of important piece missing to be able to actually use the airlock without massive losses, and that is the last wall. But I wanted to show you something else before I put in the last wall. So there we go. So here we have the ship from the outside. It is just this Arctic white. Is that a good name? Arctic white? Yeah, sure. Let's go for it. I can't think of anything like ice white. I don't know. Sounds lame. Arctic white side sounds very lame as well, but it's very descriptive. And you should be empty now. Move away, Batha. Inventory. Nope, you still have ice. Here we go. Batha or MS. Yep, move that over. I do not require you anymore. Hello. You're supposed to do that. That is your job, is to okay, well, screw that. You can stay there, Bertha, while I do everything else. So the doors work pretty much the same as before. I did extend this a little. And there we see there's the blue pipeline, and we're using red as an accent here, or like a secondary color. And we have two sensors now, one on the way in and one on the way out, so it works very much the same. We fly up, it opens the door, and there's no pressure here right now because we don't have any back wall, and I've set them up so that they don't produce any oxygen or put it inside here. We fly in. And she talks. She says depressurizing area. It's very quiet though, which is... It's a mod. I can't remember the name of it. But it is a mod. And my only criticism is that it is ridiculously low compared to everything else in this game. Which is ridiculously high, if we're going to be realistic here. So I'm not sure if that is criticism against the mod or the game, that things are loud or low. Anyway. And then it doesn't automatically close anymore, which is awesome. It will wait for you to leave. So if we fly out, you heard a click click, and that was the sensor detecting that we entered or like left the area, and then it turning itself off. So you can see that it's blinking. Once it stops blinking, the doors will close, and that left or right sensor will turn on. And it will be ready to accept us or something. I don't even know. Anyway, that is the thing. And what I am curious about right now is why that thing did not grab any ice from us. And another thing, ore detector. There we go. Broadcast using antenna. There we go. La 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 la. Are you the one that is connected to the connector? Maybe you are. That means that you should not be able to? Yes, because you can't go that way. Okay, so that doesn't work anymore. That is interesting. We need to move it. Otherwise I can't use Bertha. Which would be so very sad. So very, very sad. But what do you think about the coloring scheme? Also the lights, they're back as usual before. Now they do go all the way around on both of them because I added one little extra space here. Not sure how much I actually like doing that. I think it looks better though, because we can have the lights all the way around. And now I'm going to show you the thing I wanted to show you. So here we have the guy that we never named. And I think we have a name. Potato. Is what you guys wanted me to name him. So that is what he will be called. Mr. Potato. Patatas? Mr. Patatas. Mr. Patatas. No. Mr. Potato. Potato. Excuse me, did you just open? Oh yeah, the sensors. Those on. What am I trying to do? There we go. That is what I... Sensors. You do not need to detect humans. Also, I think I will need some oxygen with me, or I shall die the same death I just died. Which isn't that bad, but it's not very good either. Do I have bottles? I has the bottle. Conveyor sorter input. Conveyor sorter input. Which are... Conveyor sorter... Conveyor sorter... okay, that's the one right there. Okay. But we know that that one does not work, so we shan't not use it. So we are running low on oxygen. That is a problem, but we shall fix that later. You can see that I have changed this guy. He no longer has a oxygen thing on him. He has now 2 coggles instead and a connector. So I replaced that, added thrusters on the sides and 3 on the fronts. And that's all I did. Whee! And it works pretty well. Silence, cat. I'm trying to record. Ouch. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna show you the new method of building the ship. Oh, maybe I did show you this. I might have shown you this before. Well, it's better now. Where is MS? And we need medium. It should be in this guy. Yes, it is. There we go. And we go into Overlord. Projector. Yeah, I think I've shown you this before. I did improve it. Bloop. There we go. So now we actually have... Is this doing anything? Nope, that is not... There we have. We have 3 Overlord frames. And 3 terrible pictures as well. We have one that is 1 block wide, one that is 2 blocks wide, and one that is 4 blocks wide, depending on what we need. So if we want to build more than just like 1 piece at a time, we can do this. Which is much, much more helpful. This was... It actually went faster than I thought it would. Too bad the coloring scheme is wrong. So we just finished off the back plates of the ship. Very beautiful, very beautiful. That's not the point, of course. Damn you. What the point is, we're going to try the airlock again. Like we've done this billions of times too. I will want to do it again. We don't have a light on this guy because why would we want that? Because that we want that. I just forgot to install it like everything else. We're just gonna look up. Look up to the skies and see. That sounded well. It's not. Flying in, closing the door behind us. It's closed. What? There we go. It's opening both the doors. This is a first. I'm gonna fly out. And then I'm gonna fly in again personally and go here. See that I missed something. Setup actions, you do what? Enter 4. Trigger now. Whoa, made it. Perfect. I think I just set stuff up incorrectly. Oh yeah, I already triggered it on the inside. So we're gonna try this one more time. We're gonna fly up. It's gonna open the door. We're gonna fly inside. Pressurizing area. That's why it sounded weird. It said depressurizing area and pressurizing area at the same time, which sounds weird. Most things sound weird when you say two different things at the same time. At the exact same time. Sounds very weird. I can't do it because I only have one mouth, but you know. You'd know. So we should be pressurized. And we are. Perfectly. And we can fly in. And we can park. The red zone on the left is the sensor area. It's actually a little bit larger than the sensor area, but I just wanted to like show to myself that don't just randomly be here with the ship, because the doors will open. And I'll have to actually leave the ship and then enter the ship to reset it. I think. Well, I could manually reset it, but that's a hassle. It's easier to just fly in and out. MS core, cargo input, MS cargo, or in blah, 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 blah. There we go. So, that is all I have time for today. Why did the... Oh, it was the gravity. I was like, why did the oxygen suddenly appear? Anyway, that is all for this time, which was basically just getting back to the state we were before, just showing you the differences between before and now. The sound blocks, I don't even know if I showed you that, I only told you about them. But otherwise, it works pretty much the same. There's a little bit of a difference. We have the red cross or whatever this is. I don't know myself. I just put down lights and turned them on. I just made it, but I don't know what it is. Okay? Perfect. And then we have our red and white color scheme, which is, I don't know, is that something probably already uses that combination of color. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like. If you did not, feel free to leave a dislike. And I shall see you next time.